Different species of birds have different housing needs. Depending on the species, some cages are more suitable for certain birds than others. There are several factors to pay attention to as you look for the best bird cage types for your pet bird. These are the parrot cage ideas to keep in mind when looking for an enclosure for your bird. Cages come in a variety of shapes. Some are round, rectangular, ornamental, and more. It's more suitable for a larger bird like this parrot to be housed in a rectangular shaped cage because this shape tends to offer large, useful space. The cage should have narrow bars to prevent a bird from sticking its body parts through them. What you're seeing here is what you should never do. Never encourage your bird to stick its head out of the cage's bars. Your bird can get seriously injured from this. Round cages, on the other hand, offer less space in their curved areas and are more compatible for smaller birds, like these lovebirds. Smaller birds give people more flexibility in choosing the right cages. Also, some condos, apartments, and rentable homes have strict policies against the placement of large cages for large birds. Avoid cramming a large bird in a small cage. Doing so is unhealthy. Look at this poor owl. It's stuck in a small cage that it can barely move around in. Also, avoid cramming many small birds together in a cage because this can stress them out, causing them to attack each other, which can lead to serious injuries. When choosing a cage size, aim to get a cage that's at least twice the width of a bird's wingspan. For example, a budgie parakeet with a 12-inch wingspan needs a cage that's at least 24 inches wide, while a macaw parrot with a 45-inch wingspan needs a cage that's at least 90 inches wide. The most spacious bird enclosures are aviaries, which are great for all types of birds. Aviaries are recommended for birds because they mimic their natural environments, allowing birds to fly around freely and comfortably. Outdoor aviaries usually have a more natural look with trees, rocks, and soil. They also allow birds to naturally get the vitamin D that they need from the sun. However, rodents may squeeze or chew their way through the enclosure, finding their way to bird eggs or hatchlings, and eat them. Rodents also carry many diseases that can be transferred to birds. As for materials of a cage should be made of tough, long-lasting materials. Metal cages are the toughest cages to buy. The most common metal is wrought iron that's painted with non-toxic paint. Our parrot's cage is made of wrought iron. Stainless steel is more durable and water resistant, but is less common to find when looking for a cage. Wood is another material that cages are made of. Avoid wooden cages because they are susceptible to rotting away as a result of water damage. Some birds, especially parrots, love shredding wood. They may bite off big parts of their cage's wood over time. If cage's parts are bitten off, it's more likely for birds to escape. Bamboo is another tough material that can be used to build cages, but it's also susceptible to mold due to water damage. As for placement of a cage, most cages are placed on the floor using lower stands. Other cages can be hung. Hanging cages are generally small cages for small birds that can be hung outdoors. It can be risky to put birds outdoors because predators may notice the birds and scare them to death by attacking them. In general, try to find an enclosure that's spacious, durable, and aesthetically appealing. Getting the best bird cage can play a key role in supporting a good quality of life for your feathered friend. This other video has good tips on how you can set up your bird's cage. Watch it to learn more.